Hi class. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fire prevention. One of the things that I want to focus on fire prevention is the actual escape routes, right? So escape planning. What happens once there is a fire? Now, of course, we want to prevent that fire, and that's why I'm sure everyone else has touched on fire alarms, different extinguishing fire extinguishers and whatnot, whatever the case may be. But again, so what happens if and when the fire actually occurs? Do we know how to get out safely? As adults, obviously we probably would. But what if you have kids in the house? Have you trained with them what happens, when there is a fire? Do you know where to go? Do you know how to get out? So I'm going to be going over some safety tips here and some facts, most of which I'm getting from the NFPA website, nfpa.org, and there is an attachment PDF file under escape planning, and this is where you'll find all that information. So a few facts right off the top. It says, according to NFPA survey, only one of every 3 American households have actually developed and practiced a home fire escape plan. So 1 out of 3, which means there's still room for improvement, all right? Because of this, another fact, while 71% of Americans have an escape plan in case of a fire, only about 47% of those have actually drilled on it. And even more alarming, it says 1/3 of American households who made an estimate thought they would have at least 6 minutes before a fire in their home would become life-threatening to get out. And only 8% said that their first thing or their first thought on hearing a smoke alarm would be to get out. So this is a little bit worrisome because in reality they probably will have less than 6 minutes to get out, and if only 8% are thinking of, get out of the house when they hear a fire alarm and they're just out investigating, then that's a bit of an issue because obviously it becomes very life threatening. So these are things we want to keep in mind. As a fire department, I think we really need to be more involved and not wait just for Fire Prevention Week, which is like once a year. And we want to get out there, inform the public, teach them about fire prevention, teach them about having exit strategies and whatnot. So back to the safety tips for preparing an appropriate escape plan. So first thing you want to do, you want to map out all your exits, right? You want to have all the windows labeled, all the have a floor plan of the doors. Now this clearly, is it? How can I say it's not? It's something that we should all already know. We live there. We know our homes, but just for kids' sake, you want to have it drawn out. Like I said, especially if you have kids, younger age kids, they need to really know this very well. So you want to always have 2 exits, right? Not just the front door. And if you have more than 2 doors, maybe you have a laundry room door or a corridor room that will lead to the outside. You want to label that. You want to make sure that everyone knows, not to go out just out the front door. Also, if you have windows, are your windows easily accessible to the outside? There are some neighborhoods, because of safety reasons, people feel that they need to put up bars on their windows, and that's fine. But are those easily accessible? Do the bars have locks on them where you can open it, or a latch where you can just open that and then either break out the window or just lift up, push out the screen, and come out that way? So things to keep in consideration when making your fire escape plan. All right. Let's see here. Also, you want to practice your home fire drills at night, during the day, with everyone in your home at least twice a year. Right. So do different scenarios and make it a family event thing, something you do, like I said, only twice a year. But at least that way the kids will know, if fire happens at night, if it happens during the day, what to do. We know for a fact that fires can happen at any given time without warning. So we want to make sure that the kids and the whole family really knows what to do under the different circumstances. Okay. Also, we want to practice using different ways out, like you mentioned, not just always one door. Why not try going out the window? Obviously, if you're practicing, you don't want to break your window, but try, setting up a ladder on the other side, or or just showing the kids how to climb out the window, right? Also, you want to teach your kids how to escape on their own in case you can't help them or someone else isn't there to help them. Okay, teach them things about if you see a fire, if you smell smoke, or both, close your door. Even though most interior doors are hollow wooden frame, they'll still do a relatively okay job, at least from keeping the heat and the smoke out, for a while, enough to give them time to escape. So we want to make them, aware of that. And finally, once you do get out, well, where do you meet? So you want to pick a spot somewhere outside your house, whether it's the mailbox outside, under a big tree, at your neighbor's house. Pick a spot and let everyone know. Okay, in case there's a fire, if there's any type of emergency, we need to run out of the house. This is where we're gonna meet if we can't all run out together. So these are some safety tips to keep in mind when it comes to planning an escape from your house, for a fire. So hope you guys got something out of it. Thank you.